Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day, staying safe. So today we'll be doing what I plan to do every Thursday, which is a beat the clock challenge, which I have to beat 49, no, 39 minutes for this build. So hopefully I can do it. It's the Flintstones car, so that's what I'm building. So let's page one open. So let's start the timer now, and hopefully this all goes okay. I'm using the built-in mic this time because why not? As I wanted to test it out to see how it picks up everything, me, and how much it picks up. The sound of the Lego, as I need to get a clip-on microphone, so that's one thing I need to do. So hopefully when the time's right, I will get said microphone sorted. Well, once I've got the money. Not in a rush really. Well, I would like it before I started my builds next month, but I don't think that's going to happen, so let's just hope that this mic at least works a little. As I did test it with sound, just to make sure at least it works. As with my headphones, I actually have to check them every time, so hopefully something's working. And hopefully I've not lost any of the pieces. I do have to make a thumbnail and edit the title of this live because I didn't do that beforehand because I haven't thought of a name yet, but at the moment Beat the Clock is what I'm thinking of going with. I know it's like a work day, so this is a evilly busy time for people. So know full well what time people are working. I've roughly got an hour before it's a good time to stream. But I wanted to use this time to do these videos because that would be easier. Also, I'm going to be building the Disney Castle in November. So that's going to be interesting. Hi Annie Mum, how are you today? I'm sorry, not feeling well. That's one thing I didn't sort out beforehand was the pop-out chat, so I didn't really see. But this is a beat the clock type of deal. So I'm sort of fouling as I should have done at least one more thing since. Gotta try not to knock my ring light over, as that's kind of keeping light on this side. Gotta check that's even on today. Yay, bot's working. So that means all the other things are on as well. I've made this a little harder for myself because none of the pieces are easy to find. So that was smart of me. Make it harder. So at the end of this, I'm actually making the thumbnail. So that's all to be done pretty much the same at the end of this video. And I'll show what a nightmare my making a thumbnail is. Because there's more than one little bit I do. There's loads of little bits. Well, I'm not going to make the fourth one now, I'm just going to show what I'm going to be using, the photo. I can't even see the time. Funny, Ali. You're amazing, Ali. I don't like this one because I can't line up any of the bricks. Your live the other day was really good. Ah, bad fun. That's cool, Ali. How rude. Google has turned off my app because they put the ad watcher error in. What a nightmare. So now I have no clue if my screen buffers or freezes. other than if I'm told that there's a problem in the chat. But I can't help that because YouTube is evil and very, very mean for doing something that is potentially stopping me seeing what I need. But they literally set that off every time I'm watching something I want to see, which is bugging me. Isn't that crazy? And some of the times it actually sends me to the start of that live. So I can't win with that. Or the start of the video, should I say, because it's only what I'm watching is a video. Just gotta check one thing because I may have made a mistake. Yep, we did. Yeah, I did that. Right, so that's that at least done. That, but I've got to be 39 minutes for this. Yeah, give me a second. That's weird. I can't find it. So let's go to the other way because I can't wait for the name to pop up. So let's go. Hopefully that's working. Batman. Hopefully that works. No. Give me a couple minutes and I'll try again. As I know that it sometimes does need a little time to register with the site. That there actually is a member that needs points. Yeah. Streamlabs is a bit retarded sometimes like that. It can't find the people in the chat. Also, you can also use the Alimom thing, I think, if it will let you. As it's just the mods. Oh wait, I've got to put you as a mod. Yeah, you must be extremely hard to find. But this took me originally 40 minutes to build. Nearly. So hopefully it doesn't take that long this time. I found my tripod a half dozen times with my elbow. Some of this is memory of where things go, so that's how I know where things go without looking at the instructions. No, it says it goes that way, but I want it to be just right, so I guess I have to make it properly. But I'm doing Disney Castle in November and starting TIE Fighter possibly Friday. It all depends on what everyone else's channel that I watch daily. But I should. I've only done that once, Ali. Got to own up if you actually knock your tripod over. I did it with the webcam connected. So doing pretty good with knocking the tripod over. So pretty much I've beat the original time. Yeah, but it's 4,000 pieces of Lego. I wonder how many people have the patience to watch that build. Well, at least while it's live. Or the replay, I guess. Either works for me. Oh, I missed to start the piece. That would have been bad on my time. And once I'm done with this quickly, I'm going to show the thumbnail. So that's the time that it's taken to build the Flintstones car. So now we can have a look at what I do to make a thumbnail just after I show what a mess my surroundings is. So as you can see, Pikachu is sitting next to me. So keep it over the enter button at all times. So I don't have to do anything, but I'll be checking the points in a minute or two. And my Morpher, some Funkos that could be opened, more Funkos, my Lego Boba Fett helmet, and some Transformers Funkos and a boxed gargoyle one, and Harry Potter, of course. So let's move those even higher. And this to the side. So what I'm doing now is adjusting my life a bit. So what I'm doing is making it so I could take this photo and it shouldn't take too long. So we've got this here, which that's going to be the baseline for the photo. So I want the photo of the car like that. And this will be so I can make my thumbnail for this live. So I get nothing done beforehand for thumbnails. it's all after. So, and there's what I want specifically. And now I've got my image, and we don't need the ring light now. So that's gone. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show the making of my thumbnail. As why not? My device is actually broken, so I haven't got. That's one thing I forgot to bring up. Is the lead. Oh dear. Have I got a spare one? No, I've got an adapter. So, if I can find a USB lead, which I only actually have one. That's cool, Ellie. No, they probably don't sell them, but do they sell the Power Rangers Lightning Collection toys? As I've been looking for some, but I never could find them. Well, you can find them on eBay. I was just wondering if they had any of the exclusives, because that's what I'm looking for. Alright, let's hope this works, because this may just read it as a power plug. Right, let's do this, because I'll be back in time. I just need to go and get that plug so we can make the thumbnail. So that was annoying. My headphones was muted, the option, and it pretty much didn't mute anything, even though it said my headphones were muted. Yeah, I got the full blast of that music, which is not fair because I'm not supposed to have noise in this room. Other than, of course, the Lego build itself. I really need better USB leads because they're all the one I've got is the only one that works, but it's bending in a way that I can't plug it into anything when I want half the time because it's used every 20 minutes. So let's get the thumbnail. Well, it looks like I haven't even got my pen. Oh, I have. So here's how broken my device is when I find the switch. That was not even locked. So that's bugging me like crazy. So at least to beat the original time. And this is pretty much going to be just completing my thumbnail. As hi, Fantastic Way. How are you today? I hope you're well and staying safe. Kind of done this a little bit earlier than originally planned, but I did build this, or should I say rebuilt, and now I'm just making my thumbnail. And we can all see what evilness. Yeah, it's not even showing me my device, so let's cheat. Right, so my tablet, it may not work, and my Lenovo, not Lenovo, is, well, the Lenovo is broken. Oh, the only advice they will give me is, can you reset it? Well, no, I can't because I have so much stuff on here for YouTube that I can't save any of it. Cool, Ali. Have a good nap and message me anytime. So hopefully this works, otherwise I can't make the thumbnail. So, oh cool, it's working. But I don't know what pictures which. And this takes ages to load up. So always use this pen. So let's try and get some natural light in here. So that at least light my hand a little bit. Right, so I know which one it is now. Let's put that in download. Right, that's done. So the app I need is Background Eraser. And this is it. Pretty quick, simple to use. Just take out the colors I need. Take now. Let's make it a bit smaller so it's a bit quicker. Should have done better with the photo. This is all that works on my device. I'll trust it to take away the color I need. So manually repair this issue. Like seriously, this is beaten up most of the picture. So I probably should have done better when taking the photo. So at least it's nothing big to do. Well, guess it is because I've got to adjust things, go over it with that the corners just on there. But I do this every time I make a thumbnail. Right, I need to turn off then chat things as don't need the box as I don't want you timed out. Actually, I think you should be safe with long messages as mods, I believe, can pretty much type the longest messages possible. I think. So I've got this to erase. No, not that. This little bit here. Can fix that in editing. Oh no, I don't even like these on. It's just at least this way I know what I've got to turn off and when I've got to turn it off. As I don't want to limit people to messages, but it's like if I know this sort of time can be very, very bad for spamming the chat. And now to repair the picture. So I'm going to want to use a smaller bit because I've got to work out which is repairable and which is not repairs. So it's not too much. Manual, remove all this. I wish I could actually lower this down, but my whole setup is technically a nightmare. Right, so and with this pen breaking, I might be live Fridays for until Sean's finished with the haunted house. And that's my decision because I figured it'd be easier for me. Like seriously, the pen's not even working properly now. So that's kind of a nightmare I'm having. And Lenovo can't fix it. Or should I say they won't fix it because I think it's please buy a new one. And I can't afford a new one. If I could afford a new tablet, I would get a different Mac because of how much trouble I've had with this one. As this is like from day one of owning this Lenovo, I've had problem after problem. Right, so that's that done. Just got to repair this section. Hi, Swedish traveler. How are you today? It's like seriously, that's just repaired where I've not even put the pen. So let's go with pen. But this is what a nightmare it is to make a thumbnail. So I can't do any more because it's going to take forever. Let's repair, see if I can repair this little piece. And let's try manually make that disappear. That. Ooh, it worked. And let's keep that as it is because I'll have to repair it all. Hi, Horror Connector Fiend. How are you today? I must have pushed the wrong alarm and it set yours off instead of mine. So, oops. I guess we can't trust Joe's alarm clock today. As I thought that was a stopwatch, but I guess I got it wrong. I've had this tablet since 2017, and it's one of their expensive ones, which I was against getting because I know how companies like that work. They like to play, let's take everything you have and make you regret buying it. It's a nightmare, this one is. So they're probably going to make me watch an ad. Yay, for once they didn't. So, the rest of the thumbnail for this live. And pretty much what you can see working is working. But they're literally saying that I have to format the whole thing. And yeah, that's all fine saying that, but when it's got everything of my YouTube on and I can't upload it. Oops, my bad. Me and buttons when live really is dangerous. So the right picture for this. So for me, that looks just about right. And if I'm being honest, I had no clue that today was even doable until because plans have changed at home, so it's a bit up in the air whether I can do things at the moment. But let's try and see if I can send Ali the points that I was trying. Probably can't because probably if I push the wrong button, you'll probably find I've managed to fold your bed up so you're like trapped in a sandwich between the bed, just folding up like a literal sandwich, look alike. So you may be stuck there if I push the wrong button for the next 3 days until I realize I've broken something again. But the device name is the Lenovo Yoga Book. And all I wanted them to do was advise me on or manually look into the device because I've had apps actually do that themselves, look into my device when trying to fix their apps. So I don't know why Lenovo can't do that themselves. So that's what I'm going with for the thumbnail, the build and beat the time, as I think that looks reasonable. And I did beat the time. It took 21 minutes and 1 second as the times in the corner. So I'm going to try and do something like this each week, like a Lego model that took me over 40 minutes to maybe 50 minutes at the most, and see if I can get the time down. But there's a possibility I'm going to be live this Friday night, but I won't be live Monday unless it doesn't clash. As that's my rule, no clashing with Backseat Gorilla Productions. That's one live I have to watch. As like I can't play the games, but I enjoy watching them. As Chromebooks really, really are terrible. The battery, even on this Chromebook, is gone. And it's not been used for over since 2018. Yet everything else works other than the annoying music, even though the sound was turned off. So I've got to look into that. It may just be like a headphone need to be plugged in. That's the photo. Let's try. It's like I can't lock the device, can't pull down the toolbar, and the toolbar that's across here doesn't work other than back. That's the only part that works. And it's just a total nightmare, really it is. As I need to make sure I've got everything sorted. It's okay with, but the device is a Lenovo Yoga Book, and it just really needs fixing. And it's a good device, but yeah, I should stop pushing buttons as it breaks everything. Like this, I should be able to draw on this, and there's nothing. It's not even registering that it's a pen other than to tap the screen once or twice. But that's going to be my thumbnail for this video. Beat the time. As I think it looks reasonably good. He's probably locked himself in his bedroom and forgot the charger for his device to call for help. That's another thing that I've recently done, which I'm going to make sure that is saved because I do like the writing style with the lava effect in the background. It's probably busy playing chess or one of them other games. But he'll post something when he wants watch time, I guess. Uh, Other than that, the start of Lego build should be interesting. But literally, I built that because we were worried that because we'd lost the bags for couple months. Yeah, I do too. I thought the font was pretty interesting, and I just figured that would suit the life, well, whatever design I use it for better. I kind of change the fonts for thumbnails ever so often and random t-shirt designs as well. So it's always changing what I do now. Like I want, like, this is my only way to actually exit this picture, and it was to do that. So I'm kind of thinking of something with this guitar in blue, and the I'm gonna have it like at that sort of angle, and underneath it, it's gonna either have "Let's Rock It," but I'm not 100% sure on the design yet. If it's too close to, the original. As this was a tattoo I was making different, as a lot of it has actually been changed. So I've got to make sure this is safe. So my one device app's gonna be full. So, but the guitar will either be used or we'll be using um, this guitar. With So a lot of the times I do the lettering, the words individual. So and a lot of the time I go with the bottom option, which is that because I like it for some reason. So I'd put like let's there and just until I've worked out the size for everything. Hi Sean, how are you today? Are you working tomorrow night, Sean? Around 7, 1 a.m. my time? As if you are, I can go live and not do my live Monday because I only have the 7:30ish time that I can do my lives because this house is crazy and evil at the same time. So my pen's broken, my Chromebook's broken. So let's get the last word. So for the next month, I'll do Friday and if need be Saturday as then I won't miss any of your lives if you go live before 1 a.m. on Monday and Tuesday. As it all works for me, it's no problem at all me doing this because it's my decision and it's what I wanted to do to help. And it also makes sure I don't miss your live. So what do you think of this, Sean? Oh, that needs to go up a little bit. For a t-shirt. But of course the guitar needs to move around a little bit. So the Let's Rock It will be in a different angle maybe. Or even here would work. Yeah, I've been playing around with it for a long time. So I've kind of figured let's try and sort the design out. But I did get my thumbnail for this live done with only minor problems from the app itself. So there's my live made thumbnail. And of course I did beat the clock. And there it all is. Ouch. I've hit my set arm like 15 times throughout this live. I'm not winning when it comes to beating myself up this time. But the thumbnail's working good. It should. Yeah, I even had to take the photo while I was live. I moved Boba Fett's helmet. I did. And I really like that. I like that part of it too. That's interesting. Got my Funko Pops that had to move mid-life, so all fun. And thanks, I appreciate the compliments with my design work. And of course, my thumbnail for the whole November, which will start on a Friday, because I know that's going to need a longer time to be live because the bags are big and I've got to find some way to store that Lego and hopefully I can make the camera angles work. And I need the boom arm for definite, so if I get any enough money in the next month, I'll make sure that's the first thing I'm ordering because either the way I've got this set up done is a nightmare. I can't even lock this tablet. It's pretty much unlocked all the time. Just have to push that button and it does what it does. My cheap version of a TV. Thank you, Whit. It really does help with my confidence because even just designing something as basic like this TV took me half an hour to get to where it is now. And I still feel like I've got to add things. So I'm using the real one that I have just for easiness. And my Christmassy design. Stick figures. Oh, they're impossible for me. See, that's pretty much how responsive my tablet is. Nope, we can't even draw anymore. And that's the whole point of this tablet is to draw. So, not happy with it at the moment. Another design based around my wristband. I just put Joe Arcade Wings in the middle of it. Actually, I don't need the light on now. Silly me. Plus, I got my gift from Glasgow Scratches Better, a nice bookmark, which is really cool because it was got made in Scotland, so that's pretty cool to have. How's the microphone? Because I'm using the webcam itself, and it's sort of near to my face where I've got it today because apparently that's the height I can get it. As there's a tripod connected to hold it in place and clamp a weight by the wall. So there's a lot gone into that. Oh, cool. It's just, I always worry because, like, it says on StreamYards that it's uh, on two that it's picking up, and sometimes three. Yet my other mic, it goes all the way to 10, not 10, all the way to the top of it. So that's why I wonder with it. Also, this Chromebook actually has a better connection for the webcam, as it doesn't. It's not you lose. So, and the USB ports have not been used ever, really, because everyone uses the plugs. Well, as long as I'm hearable, I might as well use that camera. But I will get the other one for when I'm not using this camera, just based on. Actually, let's turn that on for a second. This was a nightmare, and it took me 40 minutes plus to build. And seriously, look how small it is. 40 plus minutes to get right. And I personally think, Sean, you could make one of them in half the time. Thanks, Sean, and hope to chat soon. Even if it's late night for me, well, first thing in the morning for me, I'm cool with that. Um, let's go roughly till 25, as why not? So my thought on the live, because was name this Beat the Clock plus chat, bonus chat, because I'm going to do this with any Lego model that I have lying around. Just take it to pieces the night before and build it on a Thursday. As long as I've got the instructions. So if I haven't got the instructions, I won't be doing that model or taking it to pieces because I know for a fact that that has happened to me before. Well, I've taken the model to pieces and oopsie, I can't find the instructions. I may have a Star Wars one for next time, for next week. So roughly around this time on on Thursday. So that should be interesting. And there'll be a live tomorrow with an X-wing being built, started at least. As I want to get through these ones before November, so I can concentrate on the Lego Disney Castle. So that's my plans for November, the castle. And of course, Thursday, beat the clock if I have a model that day. But I'm hoping there's going to be a live stream I can watch tonight because I haven't got much to do. I know Scratching in Harmony is going live around my time, 11 o'clock, if I've got that right. And I'm very bad with times, especially US times. But I'll add the thumbnail as soon as I've done and rename this live because it needs the work. But I'm so thankful for everyone that has been able to join. As I've had fun and I'm hoping the mics are gonna last in this camera because I like the camera. It's pretty good for what I'm doing and the color is good enough for me. I may need a ring light at some point, which is easy to sort out. Or a new tripod, which I get the ring light with the tripod, so that's not really a problem. As I think you can get one for so much. Right, let's do the thingy one. But hopefully everything goes good with the what is it? The Disney Castle, because that's one I'm looking forward to getting. Well, getting finished as it'll be bag number 2 starting from as we built it because we weren't sure if everything was there. and nowhere said how many bags that the model come with, and it was crazy nightmare amount of pieces for that one. So that would probably have taken, because it's all like flat pieces, beams and so on, it would have taken up so much space that I just don't have that much room. Especially when I'm building models, I have pretty much what you see on the screen. As half this desk is taken up by Funkos to stop things falling under the desk. Uh, hopefully things work out good for tomorrow. And it'll be the X-Wing, and I'll have 2 bags ready, so if I go long and do a longer live, I'll do both bags. If I go short, it'll be just the first bag, then the week after, so on. But for now, I think I'm due to time up because I'm tired. And I need to eat and drink before it gets really late. So, just checking on things. So, yeah, that's everything else. So, again, the clock was that, and previous time for the build was 39 minutes to build the car. Well, the Flintstones car, which I wanted to beat that time as I thought it'd be fun. So I'm gonna right, so everything's sorted. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, your night, wherever you are. Stay safe, and I will see you all again next time. Peace.